Right, hello everybody, just a quick update from me. I've started to regularly stream on Twitch. Now, you know what that means. You know what that means. You go on Twitch right now, type it in. You try and find Natural Red, or just search it. Natural Red, and you click that follow button. Because I do lots of streaming now. Football Manager, it is boss. Also, like the video, subscribe because I'm amazing. Give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram, because once again, I am boss, I'm amazing. You know that, I know that. Let's just do the right thing. Right, that's it, let's get back to the video. Me gun. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natural Red. It's been a week now since Liverpool season has been over. Obviously our last match was against the Champions League final against Real Madrid. And it's not been a great week or two, but I thought, you know what, I'll leave it a week, and I thought, yeah, let's review the season. Well, let's have a look at what happened throughout the season from start to finish, look at every single game, possibly talk about who's my player of the season, who's my young player of the season, and so on, so on. So just let's go make a chill out video, start to finish, talk about the two titles, the two cups we won, and the other two that we competed in. So it's like, let's talk about it, shall we? So we started our league campaign going away to Norwich City, beating them 3-0. It was a comfortable victory for the Reds. Let's have a look who scores. We had Jota, Bobby Firmino, and Mohamed Salah score 3 in total, 3-0. Then our first match at Anfield of the season, we faced Burnley, we beat them 2-0. And then, let's have a look, where's Burnley? There he is. Jota scored, and Sadio Mane. And this is where we had, and this is where we saw Harvey Elliott being implemented quite, consistent in the team when he was playing in the midfield role next to Salah and next to Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the football we were playing was unreal. That Sadio Mane goal was one of my favorite team goals of the season. It was sensational. Then Chelsea came to our ground and we drew with them 1-1. This was a weird game. The first half was pretty good. I remember Andy Robertson came back for this game, but Costas played the first 2 games of the season and was really good. I think do you bring Andy Robbo back in? Harvey Elliott started, and it was 1-1. They scored the first one, and then obviously Reece James got sent off. Mohamed Salah scores the penalty. Then the second half, they obviously sat back and put 300 men behind the ball, and we couldn't get past them, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Then after the international break, and we went to Ellen Road, and we battered Leeds 3-0. It was a good win for the Reds. Mohamed Salah, Fabinho, and Sadio Mane scores really, really late on. This was the game where Harvey Elliott got his massive injury, which was a big, big shame. And then looking back this season, I thought he played more games. I didn't realise Leeds was this early in the season. I thought Harvey, he's looking alright. And that's unfortunate for him, but he will be back next year. And with Fabi Carvalho and Harvey Elliott having a full preseason with Jurgen Klopp, oh my gosh, I can't. It will be fascinating what Jurgen is going to do with both of them. Then after that, we started off our Champions League run. And Anfield 3-2 against AC Milan. Football heritage, great 2 teams. Obviously AC Milan league title winners. That was a good game this. It was good intensity. Trent scored the first one. Rebic, Diaz. They scored before halftime. They were winning 2-1. I think, Jesus Christ. And then Mohamed Salah and then Jordan Anderson with the winner off the half volley from the captain. It was a great goal. It was a great Champions League game. And then after that, back at home in the league against Palace. Palace, if I remember well, Palace played well with Patrick Vieira. They got similar points to Roy Hodgson's teams, but there is something different, and you can't really say it. And no, just their playing style. Sadio Mane scored. Salah and Naby Keita with an absolute rock, if I remember, off outside of the box, left foot volley, smashes it it was like a drive off a tee. It was a beautiful shot from Naby lad. Mane, Salah, they started the season brilliantly. And next, we started off our League Cup campaign against Norwich City away at Carabao Road once again. We saw the second reserves playing. Takim Minamino scored 2, and then Divock, the Lord Origi, scored. It was also his first goal of the season. Then we went away to Brentford. This was the toughest match, I think. This was our first tough, nit and gritty match of the season. Their fans were amazing. It was half under the lights, half daylight. They played well, Brentford, and they were up for a big time. They scored the first goal, then Jota scored. Salah, Yanyalt, Curtis Jones, and Wissa, obviously, they scored. But Curtis Jones, this period where Thiago, I think, was injured, Harvey Elliott was injured. I don't know how Ox's form was going, but Curtis Jones stepped up big time. Like this, like September, October, November, Curtis Jones was brilliant. And I think he got a hat-trick assist, I remember, yeah. And then obviously he fell away a little bit afterwards. I don't know if Thiago came back, he didn't have enough matches to, impress himself, but he's got future Curtis Jones. Then we went away to Porto, 5-1, absolutely dominated them. We've got a knack of smashing Porto, haven't we? Salah with 2 goals, Mane, Taremi, and then Bobby Firmino came on. I think as a sub, scored 2 goals late in the second half, and obviously starting off our Champions League with 2 wins. Could not be better against AC Milan and Porto. Then we had to face the gigantic gargantuan of football. And Man City 2-2. This was also another fascinating game. They started brilliant, man. So we did not come out to the change rooms first half at all. We held them off. They were peppering our goals a little bit, but we held it off. It was 0-0 halftime. And then the second half, we went bang with Sadio Mane. Then Foden, Salah scores the goal of the season, and then De Bruyne scores. Oh, De Bruyne always steps against Liverpool. It's annoying, and that ends 2-2. Thinking, we got away with that one, but then second half we were the better team. So probably draws equal, but they certainly probably thought they deserved the win, Man City. And then we went away to Watford 5-0. This was Claudio Ranieri's first game of the season, I'm pretty sure. They were shit, Watford. Absolutely shit. Where are they? Yeah, we took them apart. So at least Sadio Mane, Firmino, again Bobby Hadri, and then Salah scored another fantastic goal past Foster. And then we went away to this period here, City away to Watford, away to Atletico Madrid, away to United. Atletico Madrid, another a tough win at the Metropolitano. This was a good game of football. This was hard. Salah, Naby Keita. We started off the game really well. Then Griezmann turned up to the party. It was 2-2 at halftime, and then Mohamed Salah scores a penalty. I think it was late in the second half. Yeah, another hard-fought victory for the Reds. And then my favourite game of the season. Hang on. I'm gonna bring this. Hang on. I've got to bring the top. Give us a second. There it is. Hang on. There it is. My favorite top. My favorite game of the season. Hello, my sweet friends. This might be my favourite game of all time, including Barcelona at 4-0. This was, and even capped off with a Ronaldo offside goal, thinking, oh yes, it was superb. We are never probably ever gonna beat them 5-0. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I love you to death, my friend. I have to thank you so much for what you did to that club. We as Liverpool fans, we appreciate it so much. So thank you so much, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This was, we ran riot from the get-go. They were all over the gap. They looked like an under 12s team, just following the ball everywhere. Naby Keita scored the first goal, then Jota, and then Salah scored a hat-trick. And then we scored our 5th goal in the 50th minute. Pogba gets sent off, and we're like, we could go for more. But we did it, and we were just passing it about, laying them. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. My game of the season. Let me know your game of the season as well. And then we continued our League Cup form, beating Preston away from home. Who scored in this goal? Was it Divock? Divock scored the scorpion kick. Takumi Minamino. And Divock, it was a scorpion kick, wasn't it? Was it Scorpion? I'm pretty sure it was against Preston. He scored the scorpion kick. Divock is the god. He's the god of football. And then after 2-2 away, 2-2 at home to Brighton, along with Brentford, we just did not play great in the second half, especially. We started the game really well. 2-0, 2-1 at half time, should I say. And then second half, we were just half asleep, and Brighton just outplayed us in the second half, if I remember correctly. And then 2-0 at home against Atletico Madrid. Another boss performance at home, 2-0 in the first 20 minutes. Absolute blitzkrieg them. And then, it's our Champions League games were just unreal. Fascinating. And then we lost our first game of the season, 3-2 against West Ham. This was nuts. yeah, this was nuts. If I remember correctly, everyone was shit. And they were superb, West Ham. Trent scored a free kick, and then obviously Divock Origi got one late. I'm thinking, can we get a 3-3 and draw this game? No, they were very good, West Ham. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Kurt Zuma, the cat shagger, and he scores a goal. And then we bounced out quickly against Arsenal 4-0. This is where Mikel Arteta screamed at not screamed, but it was a bit. I remember correctly. It was a bit a slow start to the game, and then around the 30th minute, Arteta just goes berserk. I think it was at the referee, or was it Jurgen Klopp? Was it Jurgen Klopp? I think it was, or both him and the referee. And then we was like, nah, fuck you, and we just bang, bang. And it's a Q minute. I think he came on in the 76th minute. I think I remember, and he scored straight away. Absolute blitzkrieg them after the 35th minute after the Arteta rage. I do like Arteta, the way his team plays, but it can be a bit of a gobshite. I mean, in fact, he's an Evertonian. And then we continue our Champions League winning run, beating Porto 2-0. Another solid win, another Champions League clean sheet. Thiago Alcantara with the goal of the season. I didn't realise it was the first goal of the game. That goal just defies all physics and logic about balls and gravity. It was superb. That's probably the goal of the season, along with Mohamed Salah. And Salah scores the second of that game. Then at home to Southampton, back in the league, we bet Southampton 4-0. Jota scored straight away, and again, 32nd minute. Thiago scores again, and Van Dijk scores in the second half, ending at 4-0. And we were in a good goal-scoring run in this one. And then we went away to Everton. This was, another good match. Hendo with the first goal, was an excellent goal with his left foot, I think I remember. Salah, sensational again, 2 goals. Demarai Gray, don't remember that. I swear we smashed them 4-0. When did Demarai Gray score? I don't remember. And then Jota scored late on. This is where the fans turned the rougher big time over them. Big win this against Wolves to keep us ticking along. And guess who did it? Divock Origi. We struggled to create chances. We were pushing and huffing and puffing, but nothing was clicking. We put the Lord and Saviour on the pitch, and guess what? He just does the business. And we're gonna miss him. We are gonna miss him because he just knows how to score goals. Divock Origi, absolutely fantastic footballer. And then we faced AC Milan, our last game of the Champions League group stage. I think we rested some players because Divock Origi played well. I think Nat Phillips played. The Costa Simicas, I think, played as well. And we still bet them 2-1. And they're Serie A winners. We did well. We did well in the Champions League. 18 points out of 18. Another tight win against Villa, 1-0. Was this Steven Gerrard? Yeah, Steven Gerrard was there, wasn't he? Yeah. Salah scored in the 66th minute. Another important win. Then 3-1 at home to Newcastle. Xavi scored the first goal, and then we turned up the heat. Jota, Salah, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, I remember that goal. That was one of the best goals of the season as well. Off a free kick, wasn't it? And he just went, fuck this, and Steven Gerrard, bang. And then obviously December was hard. This was the time where the COVID cases, I think, started to hit Liverpool's training camp, and then this game against Tottenham was odd. We should have won that, and we had Tyler Morton starting in midfield. I think it was Oxen Keita, I think, started midfield as well. And we should have won it. Ali makes some mistakes. His only mistake of the season, I think it was. Kane should have been sent off. Robbo gets sent off. And it ends 2-2. Jota and Robertson with the goals. And then Carabao Cup. This is also one of the best games of the season. Carabao Cup 3-3. Penalties, we win 5-3. Where is it? Madison 0. Did they score early on? Don't remember that. Jamie Vardy scored 2 goals. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jota, and then Takumi Minamino, the League Cup hero, at the end, at the death. And I think Jota scored the penalty, I think it was. And then, this was, this game really cost us. Probably lost us the league, this game. Not the draws. This was hard to take. They were, again, we were peppering them, but we just did not seem to ever find the winner, and I think we had some players out, but so did they. It's no excuse. We just lost the game. And then the new year starts. 2-2 away at Stamford Bridge. Again, tough game. I think who starts? I think Keller starts the game because Allison's got COVID or is he injured? Pep Linders is on the sideline because Jurgen's got COVID. I think it was, and then a couple more players as well. But Salah dragged us early in the Mane Salah goal, and then Kovacic scores 1 out of 100. He would never score the game. Even Pulisic as well. Again, we probably should have held on to that lead, but shit happens. I mean, we were undermined, especially on the bench. I think remember. Then we started our FA Cup campaign with the win against Shrewsbury Town. Again, it was good to see the youngsters play. Gordon scored the first goal. Fabinho started to become our little Brazilian Pele in January, and then Bobby and Fabinho again, ending the game 4-1. Then back in the Carabao Cup, first semi-final leg, 0-0, and it was tight. Remember Ben White doing that against Jota. And then Brentford at home, we smashed them 3-0. I think this is where Brentford started to do just to do like nothing. Like they tried, but they sort of fell away from their first half. Like what do you call it? Oh my gosh, what's that word called? Adrenaline. That's it. We again, Fabinho scored again. Ox had to step up. To be fair, Ox did well in December, January, and even February when Salah and Mane were at the AFCON, and Ox stepped up with a couple of goals if I remember. So Ox scored here. Takumi Minamino also stepped up, which is good to say. Our squad depth were big. It was actually like a big factor in January and February. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough in December. And then the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, we went away, obviously, to Arsenal and bet them 2-0. That was a good win. It was a good win. Jota with the 2 goals. Yes, but again, without Salah, without Mane, and then COVID, they're thinking, they're just doing this because of the COVID, and they're scared to play Arsenal. Yeah, fuck you. That was so hilarious by them. And then we went away to Palace. We bet them 3-1. I don't remember what happened in this game. Van Dijk scored, Oxlade-Chamberlain again, and Fabinho late on again. How many goals? We're going to check it out at the end. How many goals did Fabinho score? He must be like our 5th top goal scorer of the season. And then we continue our FA Cup run at home to Cardiff City. He scored in this game. Where's Cardiff? Jota, Minamino again, and Harvey Elliott. That's right, Harvey Elliott, first game back, and I think he was a sub, and he came on and he scored a good goal, which was a great moment. And he was celebrating with the cop. It was a wholesome moment. It was a nice moment. It was just a nice moment of the season. And then back in the league, we got a little revenge against Leicester. Bet them 2-0. Who scored in this game? Jota again. So Jota was huge in January, February with Oxlade-Chamberlain, with Salah and Mane missing out. So Diogo Jota was like, even though he fell away so after his injury, he was massive. He was really big. And then we went away to Burnley 1-0. This was a hard game. Who scored? Fabinho scores again. Unreal. Then our Champions League run continues. We had to face Inter Milan. This was a hard game. Inter were good, especially in the first half. I think it was. They really put on a show. And then we stepped up in the second half. Bobby scored a big goal, and then Mohamed Salah scores late. I think it was a counter-attack if I remember correctly. But the Inter Milan played well, and we weren't at our best, but we got the result. Like, not playing at our best and getting results, that's a sign of a good team, and we were showing these signs after December especially. Then we continue our win in the league against Norwich City. We bet them 3-1. Rashika scored the first one. Then we turned it up. Mane, Salah, and Diaz scored his first goal for the club. Excellent to see. Then we smashed Leeds. I don't know why I don't remember this game. I don't know. Salah scored the first. Matip, Salah again. Mane, Van Darke, and Mane again. Don't know why I don't remember this game. Well, like, was I away or did I miss this game? I don't remember. Then the Carabao Cup Final, we bet Chelsea on penalties. Then we got a disallowed goal. We both got disallowed goals with Lukaku, wasn't it? Lukaku. And then I think it was a John Matip who got a disallowed goal. Was it John Matip or Konate? One of them. Hard fought victory, but we got the win and we got our first trophy of the season up, the quadruple Flying Reds. yes, our first, and it was good to win another trophy, just bang cut off another one we didn't win under Jurgen Klopp, which is good to see. Then we continue our run in the FA Cup. We bet Norwich 2-1. Minamino with 2 goals, and Rupe scored late on for Norwich. Takuma Minamino, what a player. He deserves to stay. Then back in the league again, at home to West Ham. 1-0, Sadio Mane. This is where Mane started to be the centre forward of this team, and he started to rise up to those expectations. He started to become like sensational. We lost 1-0 to Inter Milan, but we dominated them. I remember this game. We absolutely dominated them, but they won the game. Who's us? We went through it. Then after that, we went away to Brighton, 2-1, 2-0. This was a tough. Was this a tough game? I remember Diaz scored the first goal. Oh, that's right, Diaz. When the ball was played at the top, Diaz and Roberto Sanchez clashed. It should have been a penalty, but obviously Diaz, I think, got the goal off the header. I think it was. Was that the header? Was it that game? Must be. And then Salah scores in the second half. Then continuing our wins in the league, we bet Arsenal 2-0. Away from home, Jota and Firmino again. We were just getting goals from everywhere. It's just so good to see. Then Nottingham Forest away. It's good to see Nottingham Forest back in the league. We went away from home in the FA Cup, and Jota scored late on. And then back after the international break, here we go. We're going to need push for the league now. We bet Watford 2-0. Watford were very good in this game. Jota scored and Fabinho scored late on, our Brazilian Pele. And then Champions League, was this the quarterfinals? We were facing Benfica. We bet them 3-1 away from home. Konate scored the first one, Sadio Mane, and then Luis Diaz scored late on. Konate started to be a bit of a goal threat around this time as well. Then the big one, away from home, Manchester City, 2-2. We had to win, but it was important not to lose. De Bruyne scored early on. Jota, Jesus, and then Sadio Mane scores straight from the second half. And then the second half, we played really well in the second half. First half, again, they dominated us. And then the second half, if I remember correctly, we turned up the heat and we started to play really well. And then Benfica, this was a crazy game. 3-3. Obviously, we've gone through away on aggregate score. Konate scored again. Ramos, Bobby Firmino, 2 goals. Yaramchuk, the Ukrainian. And then Darwin Nunez scored late on, giving them a slight little bit of hope, but it was too late. Then the FA Cup semi-finals. This was a huge win. I mean, scalping them. Konate again scores for the Reds. Mane, and then Mane again. We absolutely blitzkrieged them in the first half. Then they scored Grealish straight away in the second half, thinking, oh no, please. And then Bernardo Silva scores late on, leaving them no time to get a third. But this was, in terms of psychological battles, like beating them like that was an old-fashioned Liverpool beating Man City 17-18. Blitzkrieg, get the job done. Psychological pressing mentality. Reds, quadruple flying up the fucking Reds. Don't know why I just said that. And again, this is a great, look at this. Beating City, beating United 4-0, and beating the F 2-0. What? That's just what football is made of. Unbelievable. Again, beating United 4-0, 9-0 on aggregate. I'm never going to take this for granted. This is just, it's the best feeling in the world. Diaz scored, Salah, Mane, and Salah scored 2 goals. And then away, Everton beating them 2-0. Robertson scored, and this is where Lampard, this was a shithousery Everton performance, but then Robertson scores a big goal to get us up, and then Divock Origi, the Lord and Savior, sees, oh, is that Everton? Goal! Yeah, unbelievable. And then we face Villarreal in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We bet them 2-0. There was an own goal from Villarreal, and then Sadio Mane in the second half. Villarreal were good. They were really good in the first half. They, hang on. We beat them 2-0. That's right. Now I remember. I was trying to think. No, they didn't. Yeah, it's right. Now I remember. After that, we went away to Newcastle. It was a tough Newcastle team under Eddie Howe. They were playing well. Naby Keita scored a big goal for us. This is where Jordan Henderson wasn't performing well, and then Naby Keita started to step up big time. Then we travelled away to Villarreal, a good away performance. We didn't start well. Our first half was absolutely dog shit. But guess who scores? The Brazilian Pele. Luis Diaz and then Sadio Mane gets us through to the Champions League final. And then this was another big game that we should have picked up points. 1-1 against Tottenham. They were good, Tom. They sat back and they scored. Then Luis Diaz scores from a long range, deflected goal. And we huffed them, we puffed them, we couldn't get the results done, unfortunately. Then we went away to Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa, and then once again, they were just unbelievable. They were playing the best games of their lives. Fucking hell. Douglas Luiz scores early on, then João Matip, and then Sadio Mane scores later on. And then this is where Fabinho gets in, and the Jordan Henderson wasn't playing well this time. Comes into the defensive midfield role and played sensational. I remember that very well. And then the FA Cup final, once again against Chelsea. We bet them on penalties. Costa Shimika's the hero at Wembley. Caps off 2 trophies for the Reds. And then, let's have a look. We bet Southampton away from them 2-1. They scored earlier. This has become a trend. Like, teams scoring early against us. They scored early. Takumi Minamino, that's right, Salah was injured. Minamino steps up. Like, Minamino deserves so much credit for what he did this season. And João Matip scores a great goal, great header in the second half. And then, final day of the season, we faced Wolves. We gave it our best. We bet them 3-1. Salah, Robertson scored late, hopefully. Maybe, is that the moment? No. And obviously Man City win the Premier League title. Fair play to Man City. And obviously the last game of the season, we lost against Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr. scored in the second half, but once again we should have won that game, which is annoying to see. But that caps us for a brilliant season from the Reds. My player of the season is Mohamed Salah. I'm gonna give one Mohamed Salah. I'm gonna give second vote to Alisson Becker. I thought Alisson was just sensational the whole year. Made one mistake and kept us in games every single game. It felt like it. Playing without highlight, his decision making, coming off 1v1s. He's the best. He's the best in the world. The third best player. I'm just reeling off this head right now. I'm gonna give it to who really fucking deserves it. Like really, I'm gonna give it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, number 3. He once again, he came on leaps and bounds. He's defending improved 1v1s. He even got bigger, like he's got bigger, which helps him with obviously 1v1s and obviously in aerial battles. And then 4, I'm going to give it to Virgil Van Darke. What a season from Virgil Van Darke. He just comes off from a long-term injury and the performance the way he did. It was just sensational. And I'm going to give it number 5 to either Joel Matip or Diogo Jota. I'm going to give it... Jota scored some big goals for us. I'm going to give it to Diogo Jota because when we were lacking some goals, especially in the first half of the season, even January and February when we needed goals because Mane and Salah weren't there, even Naby Keita from midfield, he steps up big time, Diogo Jota, and I'm going to give that. And special mention to Joel Matip, sensational. Callagher, very good whenever he played. Curtis Jones fell off at the end, but I thought they had some good moments at the start of the season. Thiago was sensational. Bobby Firmino, he was injured most of the season, but whenever he played, he scored some goals. Fabinho with his goal contributions and being the lighthouse. Any more? Takumi Minamino and Divock Origi, special mention to them as well. So, it's two trophies out of 4, but what can you do? A great season. Hopefully we can get one of the big boys next season. But hopefully we get sign some new players. Go again. We go again. Jurgen's boys are gonna go again. I'm going to do a video on Liverpool's keep, sell, and loan. Who I think we should sell, keep, and maybe even buy. So we're gonna see. We're gonna keep updates on that. Hey, so yes, like the video, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. A bit of a long video this one, but I thought I wanted to do this. So like, subscribe, and we'll see you. Hang on, let's zoom in, and we'll see you later.